What's up everybody, Nate here from Out of the Basement, bringing you a brand new action figure review. Today from Star Wars The Black Series, we are taking a look at the Elite Squad Trooper, which of course is a brand new trooper from Star Wars The Bad Batch. Really anticipating this particular figure. As most of you are aware, it is a new sort of hybrid clone trooper, an amalgamation of the old clone trooper and the new one. So to me, this figure is really interesting, but let's just jump into it. We'll take a quick look at the package and then of course the accessories and then the figure. So we have the artwork right here, which looks very nice. Of course, you can see the Elite Squad Trooper there. On the back here, of course, you have the Black Series logo, his bio, which if you want to read it, go ahead and pause it. He's number 3 in the line. Here's the bottom, the side logo, of course, nothing on the top. So we're going to go ahead, we'll take a look at the one accessory and then the figure. And here it is. It's the DC-15S, of course, the shorter clone blaster. This is the updated 2020 mold, so it is slightly smaller than the original mold, but of course the sculpt work is great. I mean, we've seen this a few times now already, so we know what we're getting with this particular blaster. There's no paint apps on it, but of course the sculpting is there and it's just a gray plastic. So let's take a look at the trooper. All right, and here is the Elite Squad Trooper out of the packaging, looking totally badass. Definitely seems to be like a precursor to the Death Trooper. And of course, you can see that it really is just a Phase 2 clone trooper, all in gray, with a green visor. And like I was talking about earlier, this is a hybrid figure. So from the waist up, it is the brand new 2020 Stormtrooper body, but the legs are actually from the original clone trooper mold, so they are double jointed and they have the pins. They might be the Rex legs. I know there's like some minor sculpt differences between the two, but still, it's the original leg mold. So it's a new sort of hybrid style figure, and honestly, it's definitely the best of both worlds in my opinion. I think the legs being a little bit bulkier kind of help beef up the figure. I do think that the updated arm and shoulder articulation and the addition of butterfly joints, of course, on the new mold are fantastic for troopers, and they help so much with posing, especially in shooting poses. So this is just really interesting to me. I like the combination here, but let's go ahead. We'll take the Elite Trooper off the stand and get a closer look. Okay, so detail-wise, there's really not a whole lot to go over. It is mostly just a clone trooper in gray plastic, but the helmet does have some details. A really nice, vibrant green visor, which I really enjoy, and again, is definitely giving me Death Trooper vibes. Of course, he does have some additional silver paint down by the respirators there, but yeah, other than that, the figure is just all gray plastic, and of course, we've seen these sculpts fairly regularly here, so I'm not really feeling the need to get super detailed for this particular review, but here you go. There's just a complete look at the figure, and I think, again, it does look really nice. And yeah, I think proportion-wise, again, the legs really just give it a little bit more oomph. And of course, now I will show you the articulation and how this hybrid figure works. So for the head here, it can look up a really decent amount. That's actually pretty awesome for a clone trooper. Looking down, not so much range there. But of course, the head is on the double neck peg, so you have the joint down here and of course at the neck. So you do get some decent movement. Otherwise, of course, it rotates all around, and you do get plenty of side to side there. Some nice attitude for this trooper, which I definitely think makes sense. Of course, these shoulders have a great range of motion there. These soft shoulder pads allow for the arm to completely move up, which is fantastic. You can see in there are butterfly joints. The arm rotates around. You do get a single jointed elbow that gives you more than 90 degrees, but of course, a word of caution. Be careful when posing the arm fully extended like that, because this little strip of plastic here is prone to rip. I'm not sure if they've done anything to improve that or not, but I know a couple of my clones are definitely already showing signs of wear around there. So be careful. Be careful with this guy. Of course, the trigger finger hand rotates around there, and you do have the vertical hinge here. So great idea. And of course, the gripping hand is the horizontal hinge there. and rotates. For the ab crunch, he actually does have a decent forward crunch there. Pretty nice. And the backwards crunch is pretty much non-existent, more of just like a standing straight up if you ask me. Of course, you do get some side to side out of it, and it rotates around, so really nice updated articulation there for the crunch. The old clone leg can kick out really far, but of course you have to sort of work the thigh swivel here and put it to the side so that you can get him to kick further. But of course it makes the leg look all weird and not human-like. So if you don't do that, you get about this much. The legs can go out about that far. Definitely has a decent kickback. Double jointed knee that works pretty well. And down here for the feet, of course. They don't really go down at all here, and they go up about that far. So yeah, the old clone legs are definitely still dated and could definitely use an improvement, but I think the knee pad issue on the new clone troopers is also a pretty big deal, so I don't mind them going back to at least these legs. I think this hybrid figure really is a best of both worlds situation. Of course, the 2020 clone torso and arms and helmet and everything like that are a massive improvement over the original, but those legs do need some work, and the original clone legs weren't horrible, so I'll take it. I will take it. But now let's go ahead and we're going to see how he scales. Okay, and first up, of course, we have the Black Series Hunter and Crosshair, then with Captain Rex and the original 501st Clone Trooper. Of course, we've got Tarkin and the Death Trooper Commander. Next, the 2020 Stormtrooper and 2020 332nd Clone Trooper. Moving on to some Bandai action, of course, we have the Shadow Stormtrooper model kit and the movie realization version. And last but not least, the SH Figure Arts Tank Pilot and the Mafex First Order Stormtrooper. Alright, so there you have it. There was my review of the Elite Squad Trooper, a figure I think Hasbro totally nailed. This new hybrid body is a really nice meet in the middle, while hopefully they are fixing the issue with the new clone legs, because I would like to get those, but with fixed knee pads. The articulation is really solid. I definitely think the posability is here. I'm having a lot of fun just posing this particular clone around. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking this figure up. Easily another clone trooper for the ranks. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Elite Squad Trooper. Really solid figure here. It's going to look great in the Bad Batch display. So let me know what you thought of my review if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars The Black Series here on the channel. Up here next to the clone, we've got a couple other videos for you to check out there. So if you like what you see, definitely check out another one of our videos. I'm Nate from Out of the Basement. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.